How's it going, everybody? My name's Warner Fields with Fields of Profit. I'm a six-figure Amazon seller and full-time student, and in this video I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite ways, honestly, to go ahead and source products for online arbitrage. This is going to be a great way to kind of get your toes wet in Amazon if you're just starting, or maybe you are already an experienced books or a retail arbitrage seller. This is going to be a good, cheap way to go ahead and get started actually selling online arbitrage, figuring out how to source those products for online arbitrage. Before we go ahead and jump into it, if you guys are not already a member of our completely free Discord, there's going to be a link down below. There's over 8,000 members in there and tons of great free information. I'd love to see you in there. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. So real quickly, I'm just going to go ahead and summarize how this strategy works, and then we'll go ahead and get into the nitty gritty. So basically, you are going to be finding other Amazon sellers who are already selling Amazon products, right? And since they're selling them, we know that they're probably turning a little bit of a profit. Maybe it's not as much as you want. Maybe their price is tanked. But the fact that they are selling that item probably tells us that there's some profit hiding in a lot of these storefronts, right? So our job is going to be to go through these storefronts, copy and paste their products into Google, see if we can find it cheaper, see if we can find it profitable enough that by the time we ship it to us or to our prep center and then ship it off to Amazon, there's still enough meat on the bones for us to kind of make a profit there. So let's go ahead and kind of jump into that, and we'll get into the exact step-by-step. All right, so when we're first starting, we kind of just need a starting point. So this, for me, is going to be, I like to use Walmart brand products because no one's getting a wholesale account with great value. Walmart is not going to be on these listings. Amazon's not going to be on these listings. So these are going to be great listings for you to actually just jump in and find some storefronts to go ahead and stock. If you have heard of storefront stocking, that's another word for reverse sourcing. But I really honestly like this sourcing method a lot. I still do this. Members of my team still do this. So I really like this method a lot. So basically, we're just going to go on this sidebar over here. You see how we've got 18 sellers. That's 18 storefronts of potential profit that's just hiding, waiting for us to find it. So I went ahead and clicked on this one. Looks like this guy's got 30 results. So from here, we can use some tools that will make this process faster. The number one tool that I would say that makes this faster is this one right here. This is going to tell us who's on the listing, what the rank is, all that kind of stuff. Looks like this one's selling really, really fast. This is 11 in grocery. But this is called DS Amazon Quick View. It's completely free. So from here, we're just going to go ahead and look for items that Amazon is not selling and have at least 2 sellers. We'd like to see, 3, 4, 5 up, so we know that it's not a private label product, because if it has only one seller, it's probably a private label, meaning they worked with manufacturers and developed that brand themselves. So from here, I'm just going to go ahead and start checking out some of these products. This one sort of looks like a private label product, but it looks like it's not. I just worry that since the rank is so low and the price is so low, there's not going to be any profit here. See how it's $6.50 here on this Keepa chart. This is why you need Keepa to do this method, because this is going to validate that you're making the right sourcing decisions. So you can see here this product has been selling for $6.50 for quite a while. So there's definitely not going to be enough profit left on that one. Looks like this one has gone down in price a little bit. Kind of makes sense. This is a bug product. As we get closer into winter and stuff, I'm sure it'll start selling even slower. But just to kind of show you the process, we can go ahead and see if we can find it for we'd have to find it for probably $3 or so. Looks like we have it actually over here from Walmart.com for $3. It looks like it might be pickup only though. So maybe if you are doing retail arbitrage, you could add this to your list. Just for fun, we can go ahead and see if it's even profitable. So it's selling for $9, looks like about $9. So if we're paying $3 for it, that is $1.80. The profit per unit is not great, but the ROI is pretty nice. This is not a horrible product. I would say if you have someone prepping your products for you, I would maybe buy this, but you probably value your time a little higher than prepping $1.80 per unit products. So I would probably pass on this. It's also going down in price, so it's likely to continue tanking, and I don't think we can get this delivered. So just a couple issues with that one, but we'll go ahead and keep rolling here, see what we can find. Looks like this is some mashed potatoes. See if we can find these. This looks like a Sam's product of some kind, or a Costco, one of those bulk retailers. Let's see here. I don't see this one. Looks like a special product of some kind. I'm gonna skip over this one. The actual Walmart ones are almost never profitable. This is something interesting here. Is Amazon selling on a product that is Walmart branded? No, so it said Amazon was on this listing. That was funny. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and check this one out. This could be interesting. So this is definitely a Walmart brand product. I'd imagine we could get both of these. Yeah, so both of these are gonna be $5 a box, and they are selling for, it looks like the buy box. So you see this purple line here. Let me simplify things for you a little bit here. There's lots of data to look at, but this purple line here is pinkish purplish line is the buy box. So when you go to an Amazon listing, if you don't know what the buy box is, when you go to an Amazon listing right here, this little box that says buy now, this is the buy box. And sellers who have decent feedback, have their prices set competitively, and make sure that it's an FBA offer or has the fastest margin of filling offer, those products are going to rotate among the buy box. If you're not familiar with how the buy box works, I made a longer video. It's going to be linked up there. If you want to kind of maximize your buy box rotation, that's kind of a more advanced strategy, but it's always good to know that information. So it looks like we're buying these for $5 a box. We're selling them for, looks like an average of about $22, $21. So plugging in that $10 here, you can see right off the bat, this is not going to be profitable. So we're going to keep on rolling here. See what we got here. This looks like it could be interesting. It is a pack of 12, however. So we'll see. It looks like this seller is not making a whole ton of profit, honestly. We're gonna go ahead and check this one out. This one looks like it's from Sam's. Shipping available, so you can get 9 of them for $10.98, or you can buy them from Walmart for $1.38 a piece. So this Sam's one could be interesting. What does that make our costs here? That makes our cost $10.98 divided by 9. So it's not that much cheaper. You'd have to split up this multi-pack a little bit probably. This product, it would be kind of a headache to package and stuff, but if the profit's there, then I might consider it. So we're selling this one for $29 here on this Keeper chart. It's been selling for $29 for a couple days. We always want to be very conservative with our pricing. Make sure that we're comfortable selling it for the lowest price that it's been consistently selling for. This $25 price point even could come back, but I'm going to run it at $29. So if we're paying $1.22 per unit, that puts our costs at about $14.50 right here. And so there's probably, there's not a ton of profit. That's a lot of work to make those $3 there as well. But I hope you can see kind of the process here. Let me poke around and I'll see if I can find a little bit more profitable of a product. And then I'll give you some tips if you want to go out and try this out. So as we kind of saw with that last seller, a lot of that stuff wasn't super profitable. So I went ahead and found this other store. A little bit down the list here, I found this product here that looks a little bit interesting. So we got this one right here, over here on Amazon. So it's just a little multi-pack of some cheap hot sauce. And the Keepa tells us that it's selling for about $13 right now. In the past, it's been selling for about $9. But you could probably sell this for a month or so before the price tanks again. That's kind of an art that you'll learn from reading Keepa graphs, so you can see how it's been kind of in a weird shape. But this new seller count is going up, so that price is probably going to fall before too long. But that doesn't mean we can't make a little bit of money off of it on the way down. So it looks like right now this one's selling for $13.15, and we are going to buy it over here on Walmart.com for 94 cents a bottle. And 98 cents a bottle. I guess that the extra, whatever's extra spicy, costs them another 4 cents. So that's mixed in there. So basically our product cost is going to be $2 here. This product is 2.5 pounds, which is decently heavy, and you'll also need to polybag this together because it is a multi-pack. So the shipping costs on that, I typically pay about 25 cents a pound. So for me, I would pay probably 65 cents to ship this. So after all that, let's add in another 10 cents for that polybag just to be extra conservative. So after that, you're going to be over doubling your money, turning a $3.46 profit on a $2 buy cost, which is not bad at all. So now we need to figure out how many of these we actually need to buy. And to do that, we're going to use a free tool. This is called the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, or the Jungle Scout Sales Estimator, sorry. So we're going to go over here to data and then pull up this product details if it ever loads for me. And then we'll go over here to junglescout.com/estimator. This is a totally free tool. I think they might ask for your email address or something like that, but this is how I used to calculate my monthly sales on this item for quite a while. So all we're going to do is grab the average sales rank. So right now the 30-day average sales rank is 28,000. So we're going to go over here to Jungle Scout, plug in this 28,000. We're in America, and then it's in the grocery category. And so it looks like it's selling 210 times a month. And now we need to figure out how much competition we have. How many people are we going to be competing with? So since this was here's kind of a weird formatting thing that happens when you do reverse source. So since I clicked on it from this store, it's only showing me the item specifically from that store. To get rid of that, you just take out the reference ID up here and just make it turn into just the ASIN. And now we're seeing the full listing, who actually has the buy box, that kind of stuff like that. So now we need to count the number of competitive sellers, which is the number of sellers who are rotating in the buy box. I kind of talked about that a second ago, but for the most part, it's going to be people who are priced at that $13.15 price and are Amazon FBA sellers. So it looks like we've got this one right here, who's FBA and $13.15. We got 2 and 3 and I guess you would be 4. So it looks like you would be splitting these sales among 4 of you. So you would probably want to buy, for a test order, I would probably buy 20 units of this item. So you'd buy 20 bottles of each hot sauce, bundle them together, see how it goes. Or since we know that this price probably is going to fall before too long, if you want to kind of stock in for a month or so, maybe get 40 or 50 of each bottle, bundle them together, sell them for a month. After that price falls, break even on whatever's left and collect your profits. It's not every flip is profitable on every unit, as long as you are continuing to get your money back, continuing to put it into products, you are doing your job correctly. So in this case, looks like we would go ahead and I would probably buy 40 of these personally, if you wanted to go ahead and give this a shot. But again, like I said, looking at the Skipa, this price is going to go ahead and fall very soon. So one other tool that you might want to buy off the bat, if you are looking to kind of protect your Amazon account, you've got a little bit more starting capital, maybe $1,000 or so, you might want to look into getting IP alert. This is going to be a very useful extension for protecting your business from IP complaints in the long run. It'll keep your account healthy. So on this case, literally all it does is it embeds on the Amazon listings. So you can see this little check mark here. This is telling me that this brand doesn't typically file IP complaints. No one who uses this has gotten an IP complaint filed against them. And so we're good to sell this brand. But over here, if we looked at, let's say, a Yeti product, you can see this little red siren. This tells me that if I find this profitable, I probably shouldn't list it because Yeti is likely to give me an IP complaint. This is just a little tool that might be worth investing in as you start, probably before you get a whole bunch of other tools, just to go ahead and make sure that your account stays safe in the long term. If you guys did want to go ahead and check that out, you can use my code down below. There's a link. I got you guys a discount code. If you use FOP30, that'll give you $30 off of that subscription, and you can buy a lifetime license, which I really like about this because those monthly subscriptions kind of suck. So that was just kind of a quick note for you guys. If you want to go ahead and kind of check that out, it might help your store health in the long run. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, myself and my VAs still use this strategy all the time. It's a great strategy for kind of finding those products that a tactical arbitrage or a software like that wouldn't pick up. Like, I bet that hot sauce would not have gotten picked up on a tactical arbitrage scan just because it is 2 different UPCs. TA probably would not have seen that. If you guys did get some value out of this video and you want to go ahead and help my business out, hopefully I've helped out your business in this video. If you want to make it a fair trade and hit that subscribe button down below, I'd really appreciate it. Drop any questions you guys have down below. I'm always happy to answer those, and hit that like button, all that good stuff. That's going to help me out with the algorithm. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.